The Indian Ocean's role as a zone of interaction greatly increased in the early modern period, boosted with the arrival of Europeans and the entering of a global era. Sea routes drastically increased, with open water routes becoming more plentiful. New areas were brought into contact with the Indian Ocean regions, and the Europeans, by creating and taking over coastal ports, brought new areas into further interaction. European culture did not make much of an impact on the Indian Ocean, although for a while it broke the previous era of peaceful contact before settling into a less aggressive role. The nature of contact and exchange in the Indian Ocean drastically changed after the Europeans' arrival, as they shattered the long-standing peace of the region. After they attempted to first take over the region, they later decided to fall in with a more peaceful way of contact. Either way, this was a large change from earlier periods and set more peaceful trends for later times. Technology once again improved navigation and naval abilities, with improved compasses, the invention of the sextant, and the development of ships such as the caravel, many of which were from Europe. China's withdrawal after their unusual trading fleet, and Japan's eventual isolation as well, limited the effect that interaction with other regions would have on them, as contact was limited to only a few ports for each civilization. Events in the rest of the world began to affect the Indian Ocean more importantly as the region was brought into global interactions. The area received an inflow of bullion from the Europeans' American colonies, used by the Europeans to purchase the manufactured goods and spices from the Indian Ocean. Europe's imperialist tendencies that were established in the New World also impacted their attempts to colonize the Indian Ocean regions, which were mostly unsuccessful during this period.